We're about to meet the man who tried to warn the country about this far-right swell way before it even happened. Daryl Johnson is the man who told the U.S. government it should brace for a resurgence of right-wing violence all the way back in 2009.
You know, on the Republican side, there was absolutely no interest in listening to what we had to say, which I thought was sad. And what I find staggering is that, you know, I'm a conservative, I'm a Republican, and yet I could call out this threat for what it is.
So Johnson foresaw this, but what made him predict it?
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully.
But it wasn't until we had the 2008 election that we saw a resurgence in these groups. We had the first time African-American president, which really agitated a lot of the racist groups. This was kind of their worst nightmare come true. And then we also had the economic downturn in 2008, which provided fertile ground for a lot of people to join anti-government groups.
Johnson was so worried about a rise in right-wing extremism, he testified before Congress in 2012. His testimony came in a post-9/11 nation when the U.S. government focused heavily on al-Qaeda. For Johnson, this wasn't some partisan issue. He was a third-generation Republican trying to highlight what he saw as a security threat.
8 members of the Hootery, an extremist militia in Michigan that were acquitted this year of plotting to kill police officers and planting bombs at their funerals, had an arsenal of weapons at their disposal that was larger than all 230-plus Muslim plotters and attackers charged in the U.S. since 9/11 combined.
The reward the government gave Johnson and his team was retracting their report and dismantling the team that created it. For decades, the U.S. government has